What's up, YouTube? Knowledge is self-determination. So, I wanted to make a quick update video on the Jacqueline Craig situation. Now she has, since the last time I made a video, she's been bailed out of jail. And there was a press conference with the chief of police and a couple of the representatives. For the state of Texas, doing the press conference, basically giving some information and answering questions from reporters. Now, the officer who basically assaulted, in fact, I shouldn't even say officer, even though he was an officer, but the white supremacist race soldier police officer who assaulted Jacqueline Craig and her two daughters, Bria Hyman and her other daughter. I don't have the name right now, but she assaulted two of her daughters, and her and two of her daughters went to jail. Now, they were bailed out. Now, I'm not sure whether Texas is a Commonwealth state. However, the officer arrested them, saying that the reason why he arrested all three of these young ladies, all three of these women, was because they resisted arrest. Now, I'm not, the sharpest knife in the drawer, but if they were never under arrest in the first place, how could you be arresting them for resisting arrest? The charge of resisting arrest occurs when you have been put under arrest for something else. So the resisting arrest charge is only a charge that you can actually acquire if you're already previously under arrest. Even though neither of these women were under arrest at the time when he gave them the charge of resisting arrest. Come on, man. These charges should be dropped. They should be completely dropped. There shouldn't even need to be an investigation on these charges. He's been put on restrictive duty and not suspended without pay, mind you. The white man who choked the 7-year-old boy, Jacqueline Craig's son, he hasn't had any charges pressed against him, nor was he arrested. When is he going to face justice for choking that little boy? When is that going to happen? Why do these women have to be bailed out? Why do they even have a bail set, first and foremost? But I don't know how things work in Texas. I'm not sure that process. But if Texas is not a Commonwealth state and they have a central booking and all that in place, these women should not have had to pay a bail for this crooked-ass cop. Anyway, moving on. These women are out of jail and they're suing the Fort Worth Police Department, as they should, and good for them. And now there was another topic that I wanted to quickly run through. A black Indianapolis Colts cheerleader took a picture with some I think they were high school or college students, and the one kid, the one white kid. It was two of the cheerleaders, one white and one black, and two of these students, two white guys, two white students. And the one white guy, which the controversy is about, said, "Of course, Mason put me next to the N-word, the nigger." You know what I'm saying? Now he has since apologized for the statement. The mom, made all kinds of excuses for him. I don't know why my son would say something like that. He's not a racist, and this, that, and the third. And apparently, he took another picture with the black cheerleader to prove that he's not a racist. He doesn't know why he said what he said because he's not a racist, right? He was using the word as a term of endearment, apparently. So basically, he's taking what black people have said, what black people have been saying about the word, the N-I-G-G-A word, nigga, and not nigger with the E-R, is that we transpose the last letters of the word and basically change the meaning of a word so that the word can be used as a term of endearment and not something that is condescending or derogatory. We got to stop using that word, plain and simple. And if we're going to use it, we need to stop using that word around white people. That needs to be something that we do amongst ourselves, if anything. I'm not condoning it, using the word, but if we're going to do it, don't do it around them. Because you don't like when they say it to you. And their excuse is always going to be, well, you use it. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop doing that. And also, the cheerleader forgave this white dude. And that's another thing too, black people. We're so quick to fucking forgive people for taking a crap on us. It's time to stop that forgiveness shit and hold people accountable. Plain and simple. Now, the next thing I wanted to go over, an Arkansas teacher exposed on Facebook, basically saying that President Obama and Michelle Obama look like monkeys. This guy is a teacher, just like the one teacher at the Lana Sprayberry who was the principal of the charter school, who made the rude and ignorant comment about Jacqeuline Craig needing to shut her fat mouth up. Now here's someone else, another person who works in the school, basically showing their racist side. I don't know, for some reason after Trump being elected the president, a lot of these racist white supremacist white people have been like full blast with their racism. I mean, they've been like in overdrive with the racism. You know what I'm saying? There was a white news reporter who resigned from her job. There was a woman who was the mayor. I can't remember which state, but which city she was a mayor, or she worked in government in some capacity. When I get more information, I will update these stories. But she resigned from her post also. I mean, it's just been one thing after another, like white people going on Facebook and all these social media outlets and putting their racist rhetoric out there for the world to see, and end up getting. I'm not sure, but if they want to continue to be that stupid, fine. But black people realize what we're dealing with. These people smile in your face every day, and they fucking hate you. You know what I'm saying? So let's basically, like keep this all in perspective. This is ridiculous. The same. I already let you guys know about the whole Missouri thing with them. Saying that they're going to pursue felony charges for children who get into fights in school, irrespective of the age. That's completely fucking ridiculous. There was another story about an undercover police officer who planted crack cocaine in this black man's smoke shop. It was on the East Coast, I believe. The northern East Coast. I don't recall which state. But the cop was on camera. The guy had like 7 cameras in the shop, and from like 2, 3, 4 different angles, the cameras caught the cop placing a baggie or a vial of crack on his glass display case. And here's another update. Just the last one. A Colorado University professor. She's a doctor, an anesthesiologist. Basically, she's in hot water for a Facebook page calling Michelle Obama a monkey. You know what? These white people are ridiculous. They're getting more ridiculous with their racism. It's blatant. It's obvious. They're being very overt with their racism now. I mean, you can't say that Trump is causing or inciting this. However, these people seem to be emboldened ever since Trump has been elected president. There's been more incidents now in the past couple of months than I can recall in the past year. And there's been a lot of incidents. Black people, if any of the things that have been happening or occurring in America and with our social climate, if this hasn't wakened you up to the racist climate that exists in this country, then nothing will. You need to understand something. The same way, you pass down certain things that you learn from your parents to your children and so on and so forth. So do white supremacists. Racism hasn't gone anywhere. It's more covert, and they mask their contempt and their racism with political correctness. You have to be on the lookout for this stuff because it's out here. It exists. Watch your back, black people. But for all these different stories, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. If you've heard any updates on any of these situations, definitely, drop something in the comment section. But I just wanted to give this quick update.